Alright, how are you, beautiful people? It is such a beautiful day. It looks so beautiful outside, and I love the weather. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and my name is Edna, and today I want to talk about some of the few things that I've been thinking about, and this is mostly to talk about friendships. Well, first of all, I am nearly turning 30. I have few months left, and I feel like it's such a huge or such a big deal for me. And so as I turn 30, I am intending on reflecting on some of the things that I've been going through in some of my friendships, or some of the lessons that I have learned through the time. And today I actually wanted to talk more about the friendship, like some of my friendship that I've had over the almost now 3 decades. I said it, almost 3 decades. And in some of my friendships, or some of the lessons that I have learned through the time. And today I actually wanted to talk more about the friendship, like some of my friendship that I've had over the almost now 3 decades. I said it, almost 3 decades. And and just to enlighten someone who is going through this journey, and I think some of the things that I would love to talk, or I would love to say, is about I have learned over the years, you will meet friends, others will stay, others will go. Some of them you will change throughout the time. Some of you will continue being friends, and then things will change around the way, and that's fine, and that's okay, because you realize as time continues, you guys are now believing in different things, and now believing in and now in different phases of life. Some of them are now being married, some of them now have kids, some of them now are chasing their careers, some of them are in different countries and even different cities if you're in the same country, and that's okay. So yeah, and sometimes the friendship just ends, and you just stop checking up on each other, you just stop because of different circumstances, and that's okay. So one of the things that I have learned, or I have learned in my friendship, is to avoid peer pressure. I do not believe in the word hey, you know what, my friends influenced me to do this, my friends influenced me to do something that I didn't want to do. I don't believe in that kind of peer pressure. It's not for me. I believe, like, I have my own mind. I have different types of friends with different traits, who have different characters, who are unique in their own ways, but they cannot influence me to do something that I don't want to. They cannot force me to do something that I feel like I don't want to. I have my own mind to say no. I have my own mind to tell them, you know what, this one is not working for me. Let's say, for example, like if it's planning for a trip, or it's planning for something that we want to do, or another thing that I've learned over the time, as I, with my friends, is that meeting up, or sometimes they can postpone, or something can come up and they postpone the meeting. I have learned not to take it personal. My friend, I am this kind of a person, like if we've planned something, and then you just decide to quit on me last minute, I will catch feelings. I will question the whole friendship. I will, try to be so hard on myself and be like, hey, I think I need to start, questioning the whole friendship. But I have learned to be understanding. Sometimes it's not their fault. Maybe something has happened, maybe something that was not expected has happened, and they need maybe to be there, and so I have learned to be so open-minded with my friendships, not to always be very selfish, not to always be like I'm the one who is feeling like, if something was, if something was supposed to happen and it didn't happen, I have learned to, to be easy. Yeah, I think that's the word, to be easy and not to take it too personal. Sometimes things happen and you guys had planned to meet and then it doesn't happen, and that's okay. Another thing, and I think this is a hard one, or I don't know how you handle your friendships. And say if we are planning to meet up, or we've said we are meeting up, or we are planning to go somewhere, can you please be ready for all of us to chip in on the bill? I do not expect like my friend to be the one, like at the paying all the bills, unless they had categorically said that, you know what, this is my treat, I'm treating you today. But just to assume that they're going to just take care of everything is a no, thank you. In my age, no. Like if my friend is deciding to take me out and spoil me, fine. But if we had planned that we're going somewhere, I better be ready, I better be prepared to chip in on the financial aspect, because all of us, we are enjoying, all of us, we are looking for this money, all of us, we are having fun. So I'm not going to assume that she or he is going to be the one, shooting the bill, taking care of the bills. No. I think that is unfair, or that is just maybe me being unconsiderate. So that's how I'll call it. And then another thing that I think I've learned is that I've realized that as much as we are all friends, we are in different phases of life. Like, let's say, for example, for me, I have a very small circle, by the way. As you know, as I grow, like most of my friends have maintained over the years. So some of them, we've known each other for 10 years. Yeah, those are like my close friends, which they're not many, I think they're very few. And I've realized, like, as time continues, we are all in now different phases of life. Like, maybe one of them has relocated, we are no longer living in the same maybe town or in the same city, so we don't get to meet as often as we would love to. So, or now you are married, so maybe if we used to meet up like every weekend, now it's different because now you have other obligations, and then we are growing, we have now different responsibilities, we have different things that we are trying to focus on. So you realize if we used to meet every weekend, now it's not possible. Now some of them have maybe young kids, some of them now have things that they're also battling in their life. And so, like, I have to be very understandable, I have to be very understanding, to be very intentional about the friendship. I realize that just like any other relationship, be it a marriage relationship, be it, dating, it's the same. So we have to communicate. I have to check on them because I am really, really big on checking up on them. So on checking up on people that I love, on people that I care. So I have realized that checking up on them, and getting to know what they're doing, how they are, because we are now in different phases of life, and sometimes someone is quiet because maybe they're going through something, someone is quiet because something is not going well in their life. So, and this has really taught me a lot, has taught me that it's not always about me. When they are quiet, it doesn't mean that they are mad at me. You know, it's not about me. When they are quiet, it doesn't mean that they really do no longer value their friendship. They could be probably going through some things, or they're just caught up in their own life, you know. And that is fine. My goodness. So, and then another thing is, I have realized, manze, you have to accommodate each other's flaws, and how, you know, accommodate each other's character, each other's needs, each other's support, because we are so different people. We are not the same. We are different. We are going through different things. We come from different families. We are raised different people. We do not have the same values and beliefs, and I think that is really important. Like, we don't have the same values and beliefs. We come from different places. We have different things that we believe in, and that's just it. Yeah, that's just it. And you know, and that's it. One last thing that I have really learned with my friendship is, my goodness, your friends owe you nothing. They don't owe you anything at all. They do not owe you anything. Ati you catching feelings because it was your word and they did not show up. No, thank you. Ati, you know, and ati they have other friends and I was not called. Please, they have other friends. They have other people. You're not the only person in their life. So what I usually do is that I have zero expectations. That doesn't mean I'm a bad friend or anything. I'm just trying to be realistic as much as I can, because my friend also have other friends. My friend have other people. They have other BFFs. They have other things. I am not expecting so much from them. They are human beings. They are not perfect. I'm not expecting them to be, you know, to worship me and all that. And so, yeah, I think those are some of the things that I'm really learning as I am almost turning 30. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I am almost 3 decades old. Whew. It hits different, you know, and I feel like I've really grown also as a friend myself. I think I've really grown on how I also pursue things, on how I look at things, on how I handle my friends, on how I come through for them, on how I give them my support, be it advice, be it emotional support, be it financial support, be it anything that they want. I feel like I've also really come along, and it's a journey, manze. It's a journey. Don't be cheated. It's a journey. Friendship is such a big journey, you know, and you have to be really careful, especially on this era where we have a lot of fake friends, a lot of fake things, a lot of, you know, so you have to be really careful and cherish the people that you love, cherish your, you know, your close people that you have, and yeah, and just appreciate the moments, appreciate the time that you will share together, because appreciate the memories, because I think as I said earlier, as time continues, you realize you might end up, you know, not being able to see each other or doing things that you guys used to do, because now things have changed, because now you guys are in different states of life, because now all of you are trying to figure out this thing called life, this school called life. And sometimes it can be difficult, I tell you. Hey, sometimes it can be very difficult. And so that's all I had for today. And thank you so much for everyone who had taken their sweet time to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am trying to grow. I am so happy to have started this. I know I had started maybe 2 years ago. Not maybe, I had started 2 years ago, and then I just stopped after just downloading one video. So I'm hoping that this time I'll stay constant. I will keep having content to share with you guys, and please subscribe to that YouTube channel, comment, share, and like. That's how you help me grow, and that's how you support me. I love you all. Enjoy your weekend.